As a student of literature, I'm interested in the role art plays in our world. As a person, I'm interested in the minds of teenagers. In some ways, teens are very childlike. In others, they must act like adults. So when it comes to mourning the death of someone in their life, how are they supposed to react? I want you to imagine for a moment the first time that you confronted the reality of death in your world. Some of you may have lost grandparents, or a distant relative, or a friend. Others may have lost a parent, or a sibling, or even a child. I want you to think about the things that helped you get to where you are right now. My research looks at the genre of young adult literature, which, for those of you rolling your eyes, does include more novels than the Twilight series. More specifically, my research looks at young adult novels that deal with death and mourning, and explores how young adult authors represent those ideas in their texts. And what I have found is this. Confronting death is a unique experience. Characters often react physically and emotionally in their own ways, but mourning is both intimate and social. Principal characters in the novels I studied eventually found themselves reaching out to other characters for advice, for clarification, for help, and sometimes just for a hug. Now, I want you to think back to the first time that you heard someone in your world had passed away. What did you do? Did you talk about death with your friends and family? Did you share stories of the deceased with those around you? Each of these acts are inherently social, and they allow us to achieve a better understanding of what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and how we're acting in response to somebody's death. Young adult literature does the same thing. When you have a conversation with someone, you can learn new ideas and perspectives on any given topic. The same conversation occurs whenever a teen, or anyone for that matter, reads a young adult novel. A conversation is as simple as two people exchanging ideas, and the act of reading is more or less the same. You just substitute one of the human speakers with a novel. More specifically, the many characters in a novel become a wide range of speakers for the reader to engage with. In essence, by observing fictional characters react to and discuss topics like death and mourning, young adult literature provides a social space for teen readers to reflect on those ideas as well. Readers may find what they observe shocking or engaging or comforting, or a combination of those and more. Now you may be asking, but what's so significant about that? And the answer is as simple as this. When emotionally fragile and vulnerable, as bereaved people often are, they need to know that they're not alone. Confronting death can be incredibly difficult, and my research concludes that young adult literature provides a safe space for teen readers to learn and discuss these difficult topics, all from the comfort of what they can hold in their hands. By watching fictional characters mourn, it allows teen readers to stop and think, wait, you feel that too? Thank you.